Welcome back to Castles. In today's episode we will be building the workshop. We will also be building the war table, and once we have the war table by the end of this episode we will be going on our first quests. That's right, but first things first, of course we need to eventually get somebody married. Don't worry, we will. Add to that, there's going to be a bedroom and we're going to be creating our first child. Your Highness, several farms have been raided by ogres. Let's provide aid to those farmers. Now, minus 200, but watch what happens to the bar at the top. Shows you how much it minuses off, but the commoners liked that, and that is a nice little boost to our relationships. And again, we can claim some more experience points. Let's collect some of our resources. Now, obviously we have space there for another room already, and we have space here as well. So the furnace, we need 10 wood, so we need a bit more wood before we can build the furnace, which is allowing us to get ingots, which will allow us to start crafting stuff once we have the workshop. Now again, I am loving the degree of detail in this game. It is very good, and we will be focusing as well on clothes and merging clothes and weapons and tools to improve their levels as we go through this series. So there is a lot of depth to this game that I am loving so far. Now again, can collect our burlap over here, and our wood, which we're waiting to be ready, is now ready, and on top of that our food is now in the minus. So let's go and throw somebody else over here with this woman to see if we can get these two married. But of course what I didn't realise is they're cousins. Your Grace, the tax collector has returned. What do we want to do? So we can go with more ingots, more fabrics, or we'll think about how to spend it. So the choice is ours. We don't have any ingots, so let's go with ingots, because we haven't built our furnace yet. So there we go. And we've straight away got another decision to make. Now Melora, she's a Nord, so again I'm still looking for potential marriage candidates because I want to get a marriage done, but don't worry, by the end of this episode we will, and as well as of course the workshop and the war table and going on our quests. So stick with me for the next 40 minutes odd for this episode as we progress through, and here we go. I finally managed to find a couple that are ready to get married. Fantastic. Are you happy? Couldn't be happier. And you, marry one couple at the Shrine of Mara. We've done it. Fantastic. Claim our extra experience and claim this as well. Go to our royal, claim that as well, and we just got a common pack and another 20 XP. Lovely stuff. Okay, again, going to build. We've got our furnace, so that is what we want to build. So let's drag it in, and boom, we now have a furnace, and that leveled us up, and that's given us 15 burlap. Lovely. Next thing we're going to unlock is the bed. Oh yes, the bed is needed to make babies. So a bit like the living quarters from Fallout Shelter, of course, but again, this is for the purpose of making babies. And you can only make one per year, bearing in mind a day is a year, so you can only have one child per couple per day. Okay, build a furnace, claim. New limited time daily quests have now appeared. Okay, so with this being a new game, there are a lot of quests. I've found it's quite the deluge. So you've got tasks, royal, daily and weekly. So let's claim off some of these. Again, that's going to give us some more experience points. And again, let's open our common pack and see what we manage to get. Let's hope for something good. You can just click on open all, but we won't. Oh, an iron battle axe. Nice. 100 gold, always good. And 12 more burlap. Okay, so we've now got a sea of burlap for making clothes. Now again, you can click on your subjects and scroll through, and now you can see their jobs in the top right hand corner, and if there is a Z, so ZZZ as in sleeping, it means they don't have a job. And obviously we have a few children. Now the crown above them means that they're nobility, and no crown above them means that they're commoners of their own race, of which of course, this being Elder Scrolls, there are a lot of different races. So again, like this Argonian, let's move the Argonian over and put them into the workshop. Now we do need to get 2 people in there to get things going, so we probably need to find somebody else. What are you, volatile? Let's see if that suits the... it does, yes. Instant boost. Lovely. Okay, so again, we're spreading out our subjects, because of course they're not dwellers in this game, they are subjects, around our resource production rooms. They're not even rooms, are they? They're workstations, really, in the castle, to get stuff going. So they're now making iron ingots, which will be produced in the furnace. So again, good stuff. And what we're going to do is I will cut out where we can watch adverts. So one of the adverts will be coming up momentarily, because I'm going to do a resource production speed up. So here we can upgrade this once we've got 1 more wood. The kitchen, which will produce another 50 food. Now, if you remember the vertical bars in Fallout Shelter, very similar with your food and oil. Each time you level up your kitchen or your oil press, you will get more production. But let's rush this. So watch an advert, and there we go, it's knocked it down to 50 seconds. So again, it's knocked some time off, and that will be done soon. Now again, it's ready for upgrade, so let's upgrade it now that we've collected the wood. There we go, and it now produces an extra 50 food, and we've leveled up again, so we now have the bed. Oh yes, that's right, the place for making children. Upgrade the kitchen, claim another 25 XP, lovely stuff. We've got a load of new tasks, and again, just having a look, quite a few different tasks there for us to complete as well. Okay, my friend Alassi and I would like to hunt in the Royal Hunting Grounds to supplement our evening meals. Royal Hunting Grounds. So commoners are reasonably happy with us. Cassius the Elder's happy as well. Very well, I shall open the hunting grounds to everyone, not just nobles. We're probably going to annoy the nobles, but at the end of the day we've got more commoners than we have nobles, so let's cheer everyone up. While annoying the nobles, of course. Have a great day, and immediately we have another decision to make. These are fairly continuous. Ogres from the old ruins raided a village on the outskirts of the castle. They burned down the only inn in the area. I guess we need to hire mercenaries. We can't do anything. We'll try offering a bounty. Let's go with we need to hire mercenaries. There we go. It's going to cost us 20 gold. And that didn't really give us any benefits. Okay, well that's fine. That's going to be the case with some of the decisions that we make. Let's have a look. What can we sell currently? Oh, we can get rid of that for some gold. Nice. And we've completed an order. That's another 25 XP. Again, early on in the game, this is relatively simple in relation to leveling up. But as we get further on, oh, and by the way, where we're level 13, I've had a quick gander, which again I will show in a future episode, but there are a lot of levels. Right, allows 2 people to become lovers and have a baby. Okay, well we need the space for it first, so let's have a look. It's too wide, so we can put it either to the right or left. Let's build some rooms, and I think what we'll do is put it to the left, I think. So let's put in some floor. There we go. And then go back to our rooms, go to the bed and drag it in there. There we go. We now have a bed. Nice. And you see those curtains? Of course they're going to close when the baby is created. But I do like the whole living room area followed by the bed behind it. It's literally the only bed in the castle. So I guess our subjects don't need sleep. We'll just keep them awake forever. But here we go. Here's relationships. So spouse. So there we go, we put the husband and wife together and claim. There we go, more experience points, lovely stuff. 2 hearts meet and become as one. Now these are husband and wife, so making a child is going to be relatively easy. Later in the series I will also show that you can just get a girl and boy and put them in there, and as long as they like each other, you will eventually get a baby outside of marriage, and then of course the right thing to do after that point, unless you want to have people sleeping with everyone, is to then get them married. Because this game does have relationship mechanics, as you've just seen, so I think the whole one father for every woman in the castle is not going to be a way to do things in this game. That's kind of what I've picked up from a strategy perspective, is that this is more about relationships and kind of building a destiny for your families. So you have lots of kids. Those kids then obviously have relationships with the other families, and that's how you continue their legacies. So here we go, instant baby. No waiting for it to be born, the baby is just there. And it's, let's have a look, Glaurolin, who is a wood elf. Yep, we can rename the subject if we want by tapping on the name, but our child is volatile, devious, haunted and headstrong. Not the greatest child we could have had, but okay, it's a child. So again, we're increasing progeny so that we will have a series of kids to grow up as our adult population become elders. Now we can upgrade our loom. Okay, let's do it. And we've got some gems, and we've leveled up, and we've got another common pack. Nice, we're level 14. You can visit the store and collect a free gift every day. So here we go, now the store is here. And of course you can have the Emperor's Pass. Now, as I've said, I'm doing this for free. I'm not going to be spending any money. I will do the whole thing for free. So that you guys can see if it is possible or not. Now, of course, you guys personally, if you want to go and spend some real world money on this to get some boosts, rock on is what I say, because this game does look like it has a lot of options. So scrolling through, we've got multiple spells, we've got multiple resources and everything else. Again, you can see we've got some rare outfits, castle bundle, oil press, which is obviously going to give you loads of good stuff. Mystery gift. Okay, so that's an advert. And unlocking the potions of speed, you need to get the Emperor's Pass, which is £15.49 a month. So you're talking about 150, 67, 180 pounds a year for the Emperor's Pass. Now, what I would say, and I'm going to check this, is it may be worth buying once you get to a really high level, the 7 days of access to the Emperor's Pass to claim everything in your dynasty level. So that's our level that we're at, and I'll explain that later. So 500 gold, nice. Ooh, Jarno Lilong, sophisticated, and 5 more gems, lovely. Okay. So our dynasty level is currently 14, and what you have as you progress further on is items that are locked to the Emperor's Pass. So it may be worth at some point in the distant future to pay for the Emperor's Pass to collect all of those rewards and then not do it again. But again, we will see, and I'm not going to do that on this. I am again going to do it for free using no real world money, just to see how it goes. Right, so this chap is basically another not great person, but we'll put them to work anyway. So again, 1 because they're sophisticated, so it doesn't really matter where we put them to work. So I'd say let's put them to work in the mill. Okay, so we've got 4 people working in the mill now, and we can upgrade it. Magic, and again collect more experience, and we now have an elixir of growth. Now, an elixir of growth instant. Oh, here we go. Large starter bundle for £12.99. 2 arcane hourglasses, which I think makes your elders back into younger people. Legendary subject Safina and legendary subject Guyana, plus 10 legendary packs. Now, again, you want to do it, rock on. Every day you play is a year, and there are 4 life stages: baby, child, adult and elder. Adults and elders can work and get married, but only adults can have kids. If ever you need an extra worker quickly, you can use an elixir of growth, which is what we've just obtained. So again, we can now click on any of our children and instantly make them into an adult. Ah yes, Melora, emotional. Let's put you over here and see if we can find someone to marry you off to. Again, I still hadn't at this point realised that the king's married. Distribute the gems among my peers and keep the rest. I think we'll go with that. Keep the gems but give the rest to the poor. I'd say distribute the gems among my peers and keep the rest. Rule. Nobles liked that. There we go. And straight away we've got another decision to make on the crown. But we've got use 1 elixir of growth and upgrade a furnace. And we've got no other ticks. So let's have a look. We've got Tobin here, who's a pyromaniac and is a child. Let's use it. Boom. Oh, and we've got a do we like the game. So not now, thank you very much. And we now have Tobin, who is a pyromaniac and is an adult. Now, pyromaniacs, I've discovered, work great in kitchens. Right, what should we plan for the mid-year? The people are eager for a big festival. I will host a private party. We will celebrate with all our subjects. I'm going to tell you that that is worth doing. It's going to get rid of all of our food, but that's fine. Again, everyone's going to like that, and we've already got food ready to collect, so we are good. Okay. And we've got our first iron ingot. Lovely. The day is really flying by. Now again, pyromaniac is going to work good in the kitchens. Should we help the local economy by engaging in the textile trade? So we could get rid of food and oil for 2 burlap. We can bump up tariffs, or you can do not now. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to go for the beneficial one, so minus our resources to then get 2 burlap and see what happens. It should be a positive modifier, I would assume, over getting coin, or you can do not now. So let's go not now because I don't want to spend our food and oil, and let's open our common pack. Burlap, Meloril, a leader, and 110 gold. Nice, not bad at all. We're getting quite a lot of subjects, which is good. Food and oil, wood and oil, and wood. Should we send that? Yeah, let's send it for some extra coins. There we go. We're still good for resources. Hopefully the food's going to be ready again soon. Let's claim our extra experience points as well. And again, our resources. Come on, food. 1 minute. We could use this, or of course we could rush. And there we go. Speed that up. Although it greyed out because it went under a minute. So anything under a minute you cannot speed up. Let's try and get the king hitched, even though he's already hitched. So let's see what happens here when we discover that they are cousins. Now everyone's getting hungry. Could do with some apple juice right now. Yep, I'm sure you could because we're running out of food. Some subjects are starving because the food is under the threshold on the food meter. The lower it goes below, starving subjects slowly lose health. So again, the same as Fallout Shelter. So if you go below the food bar, people start losing health. Pyromaniac subjects. So, where have we got a pyromaniac? No, that's our sophisticated chap. Here's our pyromaniac. Move him over to the kitchen and watch this. 4. Boom. Instant food production and extra food production as well, because he's a pyromaniac. Right, volatile. Let's level this up as well. There we go. So now we've produced 2 bars and we've leveled up and we've unlocked the sewing table. So another room that I didn't mention at the beginning of the episode because we've already built the space for it, and we will put it in when we've got the resources, which of course at the moment we don't. Upgrade the furnace, so we'll claim that. Lovely. Craft 1 outfit at the sewing table. Yep, okay, no worries. We will get that done. Again, let's check on the speech bubbles when they finally appear. So it's positive for their relationship, but it will give you a bit of a clue. This all feels a bit rushed. Okay, so you can say that again. Again, I think at some point it is going to pop up and we will see it. That they are, of course, related. But that's fine. Let's go back, collect our resources that are available. And, of course, have a look around the castle. So again, we've created a baby and we've put in our rooms, but we still have more rooms to build, of course. Just need more resources to do it. and we will have a couple more rooms before the end of the episode. So here we go. So we want this here. We need 15 wood to build the sewing table, so we need a bit more before we can go ahead and get that constructed. Okay, collect more resources, lovely. And again, at the moment we're not at the point where we are sitting around for long periods of time waiting, but what we do also want to do is put in some wall to separate these two rooms. There we go, so that our furnace is actually a separate room to our wedding chapel. Because I think it's a bit weird having them in the same big expanded room. Again, design options are going to be entirely yours. You can follow along with my layout, or you can choose to do your own. But we've now got our sewing table. Lovely stuff. So claim our extra resources and we can choose what outfit to construct. So lamplighter's coat or a chef's uniform. So I think I'm going to go with chef's uniform to begin. Yeah, I think so. Let's go with chef's uniform. Oh, and that leveled us up as well. And there's the first one, 50 gems that you need to have the Emperor's Pass to actually collect the resource. An extra daily gauntlet run. So there is no gauntlet runs yet because we're not a high enough level and don't have the gauntlet room. Okay, again, collect our resources. And if we go to here, we need to assign some staff. So we'll have a look around and see who we can assign to it. We're related, aren't we? There we go. You saw the message saying we're related, aren't we? Yep, okay. Yes, we're cousins. If that ever changes, I'll let you know. Brilliant. Okay, so yeah, I think we're going to need to take away the people. Seeing as they're cousins. I don't think that conversation is going to come back up again, but at the end of the day we could probably do with putting the king back on his throne and giving up on the idea of getting him married, because of course what we should really have done... There you go, you're already married, aren't you? Yes, and it's going wonderfully. Okay, so the king is already married. We finally discovered this fact. But the good thing is, from my previous episode, you know, and you're not going to make the same mistake. Right, Your Highness, I wanted to say how much I appreciated what you do and offered this potion as a gift. Why, that's very nice. Thank you. You'll have an extra portion of brandy for a year, friend. There we go, and rule. That costs us 150 food. But he's going to like that, and that's going to improve his relationship and happiness with our king. Now again, go and collect our resources because they're all ready again, and we still need to put some people into the sewing room, and our oil press is ready to be upgraded. So Tobin, our pyromaniac, let's see if Tobin will marry this girl. Should do, because he is a new character. So let's zoom in and see what happens. Actually, no, Tobin is not. Tobin is the child of the king. So this may well be another sibling relationship that we've just done. Workshop. We have unlocked the workshop. Small starter bundle. They're trying. Offering me for £5, 10 potions of speed, 3 common packs, and a legendary character. Yep, okay, whatever. So again, these two haven't instantly got married. That tends to be the idea that you're doing something wrong, because in this game it does appear that it happens instantly if they can marry. The same as having kids, basically. Right, Meloril, jobless currently. Let's drag her over and put her into the sewing room. So we need one more for the sewing table. And again, we're trying a relationship that doesn't work. Look, they've both got silver crowns above their head. That is a bit of an idea that they may potentially be related and not good candidates for each other. Right, let's move everything away. There we go, collect our resources. So again, what we really want to do is probably marry off to a commoner, both of those, so each partner. So if you click on the opposite side of the card, you would actually be able to see the relationships. Now obviously we know that one's married already, so yes, neither of these are married, they're just cousins, I think. I think it's cousins, either that or their brother and sister. May potentially be brother and sister. So, brother, have any cute friends? Yes, too bad I don't have a cute sister. Ha ha. Right, so we'll leave her here, I think, and maybe get rid of him, or we'll get rid of her. And what we can do, put her into the sewing room. There we go, we've assigned 2 subjects. And now maybe find a commoner for him, or just drag him out as well. So a lassie is also royalty, so is probably related in some way. So we need to find maybe this girl here. So Malareth, the wood elf. Let's put her here and see what happens. Look at that, straight away, boom, straight up to the aisle, straight up to the altar, and they're going to get married. Going to get a nice little audience for the marriage, and then of course we can send these 2 off to have a child as well. Long live the newlyweds. And there we go, leaves fall down from the roof after they've had a kiss, and now a life of bliss awaits us. That's it, that's how easy it is to get married in castles. Oh, brilliant, I love it. I also love the character animations in this game as well, obviously with the enhanced level of detail. Oh no, didn't mean to put you there. Let's go and drag you off to the bedroom and find your wife. Where is she? There we go. Need to take a lassie off of the altar, but we'll do that momentarily. Since King Odar's death, rumours abound of a traitor in the castle. Who should we investigate? The youth are revolting. Follow Jafar and a lassie. A lassie and Isabel crave my crown. Go find proof. So basically we have to choose one. So it's either Jafar and Isabel, Jafar and a lassie, or a lassie and Isabel. So let's go with the youth are revolting. There we go. And off they go to investigate and find out who wants to kill the king. In a story of betrayal and breaking of trust. Yep, the day really is flying by. Certainly is. Again, got some more resources to collect. And again, this chap is wandering around at the moment. Don't know why he wasn't in the bedroom. So off you go. Go and talk to your wife, because we want to create another child. There we go, eating some grapes and wine, having a nice little chat. I'm blessed to have you as my husband. Now, what you should ideally be doing when you're marrying off people is looking at the traits that they have to see what potential traits their children will have. Now we want to build the workshop. So again, I said we were going to get this built as well as the war table before the end. So let's see if we can build it here. Yes, we can. Look at that. Our castle wall expanded out. And I forgot that the room is 4 high. So we need to build extra. So we need to build the room 2 higher. So let's build a couple of extra. Bish bash bosh. And whack in a wall. And then go to the room. Go to the workshop and place it. And there we go, we now have our workshop, which has leveled us up again. 2 common packs locked behind the Emperor's Pass. And again, next up is the war table, which we will get in before the end of this episode. Here we go, so we have another pyromaniac. Fantastic. That's going to be another kitchen worker when he becomes an adult. We also have another royal decision to make still. And we have built our workshop, so another 25 XP. Upgrade a sewing table. There's quite a few different things we need to do. We are making an outfit, so we've got 30 seconds until it's ready, and we'll be able to get that put onto one of our kitchen workers. Okay, Orc funeral procession is passing through on their way to the Orcish city of Orsinium. They can stay briefly, but it will cost them. Tell them we have a new coffin tax. Offer them a place to rest. Let's offer them a place to rest, because at the end of the day we've got orcs in our population in the castle, so this should be beneficial. There we go, the orcs liked that. Did cost us 175 food though. That's fine. Okay, now is the sewing table finished? Yes it is. So we now have a chef's uniform. Let's craft another, or shall we do a lamplighter's coat? It does say recommended, so let's craft another. Now there is already an upgrade for the sewing table, so we can upgrade it already. So let's upgrade the sewing table as well. Let's actually click on it. There we go. So it's 90 gold and 20 wood, so upgrade, and we can now build... Oh, we've leveled up as well. There we go. We've now got the war table. Oh yes. Plus we can now build the metal workers outfit as well. Okay. So again, we've got nobody in the workshop at the moment. That's fine. Quite simply, we don't have a lot of people. Also, we have Tobin here, of course, who is the pyromaniac. We need to put him back in the kitchen. There we go. Okie dokie. And let's give you the chef's uniform. There we go, Tobin. And claim our extra outfit for putting on an outfit. Okay, upgrade, claim and claim. So again, you can see now that the experience that we're getting is moving us along much slower. So more experience points are needed to level us up. Now we can upgrade our mill, which we will most definitely do, and it's going to unlock limestone. Ta-da! Okay, so we will keep making wood for now, which we're already doing, because you can't make limestone because it is locked, and I will tell you how and why it is locked. It is locked behind a quest, so you have to complete a certain number of quests to find the limestone quarry to unlock limestone. Now again, we don't have any wood at the moment, so we can't get the extra gold for that, and we are nearly out of gold. Now here we can make tools, but again at the moment we don't have enough people, and I've still got a lassie sat here waiting at the Shrine of Mara, so we do need to drag her back to the loom. There we go. 2 burlap and 8 wood. Okay, and again they're crafting outfits. We've got all of our resource rooms chugging away, and we're doing not too bad. Now, you can sort by occupation, you can sort by name, you can sort by lots of different things here, and of course the thing in the bottom right hand corner, that number is the age of the person. Okay, so you can see 0029 da 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 da, and because each day is a year, you will find that their age will go up once a day. So if you only play the game once a day, you will be obviously passing a year at a time. Okay, so the war table is 3 wide, so we need to build 3 rooms. Now, do we build it at the bottom? Okay, it's not letting me click over there, so we may have hit the limits of base level expansion. So what we will do is we will put the war table. I don't think you're going to be able to expand to the left either. I haven't tried yet, but I don't think we'll be able to. So let's expand, get rid of those expansions, put in one 3 wide, and then put in the floor. There we go. That's now going to give us space for our war table. Let's put it in, and here we go. That's also leveled us up for an iron sword, which is still locked behind, again, the Emperor's Pass. So, from the war table, you can send subjects out on quests, and look at that, quelle surprise, we get an adventurer straight away who wants to help us. So we drag this person straight up to the war table. Oh, we don't need to, they're going straight up. So let's go to the map, the Outlaw's Forest. And it's literally one person, and we will be starting the quest. So it's very similar to Fallout Shelter, as in everything is done for you and you just go straight away on the first quest. So if you complete it with 2 combatants, you get an extra sword. Complete the quest with all combatants above 80% health and get a speed up potion. So let's start the quest. Here we go. Now it's auto attack, but I love this. This is cool. This is really cool. So your subjects fight automatically, yep. but you do have the ability to click on their power-ups, and again I will show that in later episodes. So equip your subjects well and they will do well, of course. So we've now got a second person, and 3 taps and dead. There we go. So first one done. Boost of XP, we got 2 out of 3 stars. Okay, so each quest comes with optional objectives. Complete them for extra rewards. Well, we will be doing that. You got an iron sword for completing the first objective. Now you can come back to complete the quest with 2 people to get another iron sword, which of course we will do. Another adventurer has come to go on a quest. There we go. Let's see what they can do. So, redo the first quest, add our new adventurer, equip them with the sword that we won from the previous attempt at the quest, equip, and then just assign, and that's it. So now we should be able to get the extra stars. So, click on this, and start the quest. So off we go, redoing the same quest, this time with 2 combatants. Dead, dead. And boom, and boom, dead. Nice. Extra XP, extra sword, extra XP, extra XP. Nice. Plus a load of additional rewards. So there we go. We've now done our first 2 quests. And of course we've built the war table and we've defeated 3 enemies on a quest map. We've got a legendary pack. Oh yes. Legendary. They want to open an inn. Okay, well let's have a look. Calling it the Happy Troll. I will provide the funds and building materials. Off you go, guys. Make yourselves a pub. Pubs are always good. And it's going to cheer them both up, of course, as well. And we've got another decision to make. Thank you to assigning us to the same workstation. Okay, so 2 healing potions or 55 coins. Seeing friendship bloom is thanks enough. Let's go with the 2 free potions of healing. And, of course, we've completed a royal objective, so you have to scroll down until you find it. Okay, it doesn't appear to be there. Interesting. It's one that hasn't appeared yet. Okay, let's do the legendary pack. Oh yes. What are we gonna get? Come on. Lamplighter's coat, level 2, rare. 400 gold. Nice. Blacksmith's apron for the smithy. We don't even have one of those yet. And a potion of speed. Not bad for a legendary pack. But again, gives you an idea of what would happen if you were to pay real world money for 10 of them. Yeah. Right, so Lamplighter's coat, level 2. Equip. There we go. That's going to boost our oil production. And in fact, we can also give you our other Lamplighter's coat. There we go. Okay, collect our resources, and we've got another outfit ready, as well as raw materials as well. Metalworker's guard and equip. There we go. So we keep improving all of our rooms. And again, for this episode, we are pretty much there. So we've achieved a lot. We have the workshop, we have the tailor's sewing table, and of course we have the war table, and we're now able to go on quest. So until next time, all it leaves me to say, of course, is good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and from me, know it all gaming, good night, and see you on the next episode.